Hey guys, it's your guy the Jumps again, and today I'm going to be doing a rant on the very first. This is my redo rant. I'm going to do a redo rant on this is my first time doing a redo rant on a DreamWorks movie, and it's going to be on the first bad DreamWorks movie. The Shark Tale, that movie was okay, I guess, but now I'm going to do a redo rant on the very first bad DreamWorks movie, and that is Shrek the Third. Came out in the year 2007, same year as Ratatouille, B-Movie, Spider-Man 3, that movie's awful, and you know the rest. So, let's get into the plot. So, basic plot is we have Prince Charming doing his play, and which is very boring, and he's like trying to... and he plans to cause the flood around marine life, and then it takes place on the second film left off. It's about Shrek, Donkey, Puss in Boots, Darren and Cherry going to this water park, and all of a sudden they heard from Fast Tony that there's a flood coming and they have to go on a boat. And the Vulture says that we have to go on the boat to the marine life instead of walking. Well, why? They should just walk instead of going on a fucking boat. And then there's two monsters, and it ended up marine life and met Destiny the Whale Shark, the Beluga, and King Arthur, King Aston, played by Ben Schwartz, the actor who played Blue from Rio. The Sonic movies, Boo Boo from crappy Yogi Bear 2010, and he also played Skid Mark from the awesome Turbo movie, which I love Turbo. But and then so there's a flood coming to the marine life. Prince Charming tries to cause the flood around the marine life tried to stop them, and that is basically what the plot is. That's what I'm going to explain the plot, because this is actually the second worst DreamWorks movie I've ever seen in my life. Number one worst DreamWorks movie I've ever seen in my life is The Boss Baby. Now, guys, I used to like this movie when I was a kid. And believe it or not, I even saw this movie in theaters. Yeah, I saw this movie in cinemas back in June of 2007. And I really enjoyed it. But then, a few years later, boy, it did not age well. Yeah, this is definitely the first bad DreamWorks movie. I gotta say, this movie was awful. This is basically the Iron Man 2 of the Shrek movies. I'm gonna say, this is the most disappointing DreamWorks movie I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, this is the most disappointing DreamWorks movie I've ever seen in my life. The characters are ruined. They were really good in the first two movies, but they were ruined in the third one. I'm not going to talk about the rest of the characters. The piranhas in this movie, like, oh my goodness. The piranhas are terrible. Like, Darren fighting the piranhas in this movie, like, why? And also... let's get into the new characters. Destiny the Whale Shark. I gotta say, I did not like this character. She was so annoying. I just didn't like this character. Her speaking whale is so freaking annoying. I just cannot stand her in this movie. And the Beluga, he's very weird. And King Aston, played by Ben Schwartz, the actor who played... and I will say, I did not like King Aston in this movie. Sorry, Ben Schwartz, you're a good actor, but this is his worst performance he's ever did. He was good in Blue, he was good in Rio and Turbo and Sonic movies. But this is probably Ben Schwartz's worst performance ever. And the magic, let's just don't care about. And now we're going to the worst character of this movie, and that is Prince Charming. Yep. I'm gonna say I kind of liked him in the second movie, but in the third movie, he was a lot worse. I gotta say, Prince Charming is the second worst DreamWorks villain I've ever seen in my life. Number one worst DreamWorks villain I've ever seen in my life is Francis from Boss Baby. Oh my god. He was so annoying, I just want to punch him in the face. And Prince Charming, who caused the flood so he could take down far, far away. No, I will throw him out and I will be the new king of far, far away. I will be a much better king than Prince Charming, than Prince fucking motherfucking Charming. That's all I can say. Thanks for watching. That's my redo rant on Shrek the Third, and bye.